When I went to Wazoo, they watched.
Bledsoe all day to throw it. Now he goes deep. Touchdown!
When I got drafted #1, they were proud.
The Patriots select Drew Bledsoe, quarterback, Washington State.
Watching the career ride that I had, I know that there are thousands of people in Walla Walla that were living and dying with those games, you know, as much as I was.
With the perspective of retirement, is something that has struck home with me.
The long road traveled from life on the football field to a life of retirement. The transition can be difficult for any athlete, but for Drew Bledsoe, that hasn't been the case.
You know, coming back here now, it's cool to know that while it's changed and grown up a little bit in some ways, in the important ways as I see it, it's really stayed the same.
Bledsoe's new chapter led into the corner of Maine and Palouse. There stands his latest achievement.
I essentially made the decision after football that I was going to be a rookie again, so I became a rookie in business.
A fresh start. A chance to double back and return to his roots.
You know, I've discovered that competitive nature, that competitive drive, it doesn't really go away. You know, competition, you know, can take different forms.
Turned winemaker.
So we're standing, this is McQueen Vineyard. We planted this in 2007. Mostly Cabernet. This is all Cabernet that we're looking at here. We've got some Petit Verdot over on the ridge, and then down a little bit lower where it's a little bit cooler, we have some Merlot planted. This vineyard has become kind of the backbone of what we're going to do going forward.
Making the switch wasn't hard. Bledsoe thought about winemaking from the beginning of his playing days, and his hometown was the perfect fit.
We really think that we're producing some of the best wine grapes in the world. There are really two reasons for that. We've got spectacular weather, long hot days, cool nights, very little rainfall in the growing season, and then we've got just this fantastic soil that's deep, mineral rich. You know, we think we fit in a nice little niche in between Napa and Bordeaux. We've got just really this pretty fruit like you might find in the Napa Valley, but we've also got the structure and balance you might find in some of the old world regions.
With more than 100 wineries in the area, the industry competition is fierce. No stranger to a good game, it was Bledsoe's turn to recruit the perfect team, and he scored big.
The magic moment in our business was being able to come back and hire my next door neighbor and friend from growing up, Chris Figgins, whose dad started Leonetti Cellars, the original cult wine in Washington. Being able to hire a guy with Chris's knowledge and passion and pedigree and all of that was really the pivotal moment for us in building this project.
He may not be directing an offense anymore, but he's still calling the shots.
It was important to start something and grow something from the dirt. That was the ego piece. It was, you know, hey, can I start over and start with something that's never been touched?
7 years has passed since the planting of the vineyard.
Anytime you have some sort of attachment to the earth and you're bringing something out of the ground that ends up being a work of art in a bottle, there's a connection there that's very real.
And Bledsoe's roots continue to run deep.
You can see now we got some bud break. We got growth starting to happen.
The land still demands patience and commands respect.
Can't spoil them. You can't give them everything they want right when they want it. You know, you've got to give them just enough love right at the right time, but then they've got to have some stress in their lives if you want to produce fruit that's got great character to it.
It's been over 2 decades since number 11 left Blue Devil country, and after a record-setting career at Washington State, 4 NFL Pro Bowl appearances, and a Super Bowl ring, his legacy in the Walla Walla Valley lives on.
You know, when they say it takes a community to raise kids, these people really, you know, helped raise me growing up, and to be able to come back to that town and start a business and be a part of the community again, it's been really meaningful.
The reward, a finished product unlike any other. From one field to the next, Drew is still keeping score.
It's not just a beverage, it's an experience when you open a bottle of DoubleBack. You know, the scoreboard happens once a year when you sell all your wine, and you know, so far we're doing well there.